I mean, if you look at the hero's journey, the hero finds allies along the way. Very shortly after leaving or undertaking the journey, the task becomes about who is going to guide me, who's going to teach me, who's going to give me the tools that I need to achieve my goal. And that process, for, let's say, in practical terms, for our journey through entrepreneurship or becoming a coach or starting a business, whatever you're doing, that that process or that stage of growth has to do with deciding what is my discipline, what is my spiritual discipline. And a lot of people neglect this. They like to pick from, here and there, a smorgasbord of things. That's a lot of waste of time. I mean,
That
from
and also you choose what's convenient. It's not the tough, like sitting in meditation for 20 minutes in silence. Ooh, that's uncomfortable. I'm going to go do this magical healing trick that'll just take my negativity out. And it's like, ooh, that sounds better. And then what we end up doing is looking for quick fixes and not challenging ourselves in a deep way. And this happens not only in business where people are looking for the magical technique or cure or the marketing tactic that's going to get them to $1 million or whatever. But internally too, I think it's the ego's desire. It's not a person's conscious desire, but the ego's desire is like, go for the quick fix, go for that thing that's not going to feel that uncomfortable. And then you feel good. You get a little relief from your pain temporarily, but you're still not getting anywhere.
Yeah. So choosing your path and committing to it, doing all the steps as outlined by that process is really important. I mean, we always tell people it doesn't matter if you don't do it with us. Simply choose one that speaks to you and follow that.
And I always think mentors and coaches they are like the number one help for you, because especially people who've been there before, they can guide. Like a mentor is different than a coach. A mentor actually has been there and knows all the traps along the path and knows how to help you avoid some of the mistakes they made. And then also a mentor who has had the success that you want makes you believe that they believe in you. It's kind of like you're borrowing their belief in a way temporarily so that you can take it on yourself. And I found that for myself. I mean, I started out having a coach right in the beginning, and it's been like only 1 year I didn't have a coach, and that was the worst year because I was kind of in my head again. And as soon as I hired a coach again, it was like back on track, because it's like you said, in the hero's journey, we have allies and we have guides, and probably if your dream is that important, you need to do it, whether it's private or a group of everyone doing it together. And then there's a mentor that leads that. That is really powerful. It's priceless. It's
That's
better
right.
than any like marketing strategy.
And those guides usually give the person undergoing the journey, the heroic journey, these guides provide tools for them.
Mm.
Sometimes amulets, magic spells, which means, we can translate it into mindset. What they're doing is they're teaching you how to use your mind, because that's really the secret of success. If there is a secret, I mean, it's a kind of a secret that is hidden in plain sight, because we all know everything has to go through our mind. Whatever we do, it's our mind at work. Right? It's our mind that translates it, that kind of gives it its flavor and its shape and its results. So the mindset is the ultimate discipline for the hero's journey.